Hey there. Whenever you find this message is notifying you about the changes currently happening in your life at present. And this is a lot of intense energy because this reading is being posted on the day of full moon. This Libra full moon eclipse has a lot to do with beginning of the year. You'll feel like the year is finally starting. Whatever karmic energies we were talking about since the beginning of the year, that the total of the number is 8 in numerology. This is the year of karma 2024, and this is gonna start like this full moon 24 March 2024 is gonna change a lot energetically, and there is gonna be a lot of new beginnings that were really delayed. Okay, maybe financially, if and when you find this message you were financially saving or hoarding somehow, or you were just not happy or content with where you were. I see a lot of celebration happening with this full moon. So whatever you worked on yourself, or this year wasn't very easy to start off with, but after this full moon that's gonna change for sure. There may be like this year maybe started off a little lonely and with a lot of arguments, conflicts, and walking away from a lot of situations, but maybe like you've had your guards up because of this energy. You have your guards up even now. But if you're struggling with some form of addiction, or if you're struggling with something, you just feel like you're tied in a chain, this full moon will help a lot with that. So if you find this reading after 24 March 2024, it's still valid for you whenever you find this particular change is happening in your life right now. Sometimes transitions happen a little slower. So whenever you find this reading, it's divinely aligned with regards to timing. But other than that, there's a lot of hard work that you've been doing, especially since the new year has started, and there's a lot of feeling tired, maybe like chronic fatigue, or just sleeping a lot, napping a lot, energy like that, really feeling like you had to walk away from a lot of things, and this period really felt like difficult, and you had to juggle with a lot of responsibilities. I'm seeing a lot of responsibilities coming with the beginning of this year. So you may feel like right now, after this energetic change, you may feel like finally that things are making sense, and you're feeling a little bit in your feminine energy because you've been running away, you've been doing so much, you've been getting so much done that really there wasn't any time for any vacation, something like that. So there was a lot of work involved. Let's dive deeper. If you still resonate, you may have the colors blue or yellow around you, especially blue or yellow around you, if and whenever you are still here. So let's continue, let's dive deeper. If you want to be here, let's keep going. Okay, first of all, I love how everything aligns together and resonates. The more decks you use in a reading, the more it's gonna make sense again. The same cards are gonna come up in a different way. Like we just were talking about traveling and easing up, or having a little bit of playful energy. Okay, and this is exactly what's been happening. You're missing out on traveling in this playful energy because currently you're in this energy of the miser. And maybe this is happening from some past life karma, or some karma that you're just carrying from maybe the past of this life also. Like maybe you did something from the past, so maybe a little bit of karmic clearing could help up. There's a lot of ripening happening. 6 is the number of love, that too. So there may be some burden that you've been carrying, or maybe you were comparing your journey with the journeys of other people. So you were experiencing a lot of intensity, and like I said, you were not able to be in the present. So shifting, like jumping from moment to moment. There's a lot of energy that talks about jumping from moment to moment. And like we discussed earlier, there's a lot of emotional suppression and just a lot of courage. So maybe you've been using a lot of physical energy. Okay, you've been really tired, that's why you've been. So it's time to if you're still here, if you're listening this, maybe it's time to connect a little bit more with your inner sense and work on your solar plexus chakra in general. You will find the symptoms and everything online. Like, you can just look up solar chakra blockages, but I'm gonna say the main thing starts with having issues with digestion or having issues with confidence. These are like clear signs that you're having some troubles with your solar plexus. Now, getting the final cards for you. You may feel like in the shift there's a lot of empathy or a lot of optimism in general. Like, there's a lot of physical energy also. You may feel like physically you have a lot more energy. You're not being so still like you were since the beginning of the year. Your ambition, travel, everything that was on a slow kind of in the slow waters is gonna be moving, and you're gonna feel like finally there's change, and this is like the dance of life or the dance of happiness, and you'll feel like finally you're moving in a direction. You're not just being still like we discussed. So the number one change will be feeling more motivation or more having more energy, having more energy physically. Okay, and the second thing is having more determination in general. So if you were struggling, like I said, with addiction or something of that sort, or maybe you were feeling like your determination wasn't really doing its work, you'll feel like finally you can breathe, finally you can go with the flow, and finally you're not needing to be that strong. You may feel like your strength is finally being turbulent, it's not being stable anymore. And you may also have been feeling like there's some kind of negative energy or entity around, so you will not feel that anymore. You'll feel protected, you'll feel more connected to the divine in general. That is all I have for you. These were the full moon messages. Whenever you find this, let me know what you feel about it. Currently I've been posting once in 2 months or once in 3 months, but monthly posts are also going to be regular really soon, as we are about to cross like 3K subs. So let me know how this resonates.